Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 4 of the Arsenal career on FIFA 18. And after a disappointing start to the Premier League season with a draw against Leicester City have actually come in and made an offer for the services of Aaron Ramsey. He's valued, how much is he worth? He's valued at 22.5 million. Shall I delegate this or shall I actually go out and negotiate this myself? I've not tried delegate before, so I think what I'm going to do is go and negotiate this with Leicester manager. There I am. So as I said, he's valued at 22.5 million. If we can get around 40 million, I'll be very, very pleased with that. So 44 million is the first offer I'm going to give them. And they want 25.3 to offer me. So I'm going to counter propose. What will we settle for? 37. It's a little bit closer to them than I wanted to go. Alright, you're not going to agree with that? Are you going to negotiate a bit more? So they're not going to accept 37. We'll go a little bit lower then. 35.3. No, he's not happy at all. Look at that. Craig Shakespeare, he is out of here. So Aaron Ramsey won't be leaving for Leicester City. I'm not too fussed, to be honest. At least he stays. Gives us a strength in midfield at the very least. We don't really need the money right now anyway. But it would have been nice to get rid of Aaron Ramsey because I'm not his biggest fan, as I've already said in this series. And in real life as well. I'm always slating the guy over on Twitter. But let's see how he does then. He is still an Arsenal player for the time being, as Arsenal almost going through there. Our first game in today's episode is an away match taking on Stoke City. 26 minutes played, and we're still looking for the first goal of the game. And we actually lost this game in real life, you may remember. Big result there for Stoke City. Let's hope that they don't do the same here against us. As Kurt Zouma picks up a yellow card. He's at Stoke on loan from Chelsea, so of course he'll be wanting to do the job over Chelsea's London rivals. We've got ourselves a free kick, but I don't want Lacazette to take it. I think we're going to give it to Mesut Ozil. It is Ozil who steps up there. And it goes on target, almost creeping in that post there. Cracking save from the goalkeeper. Jack Butland making a good save. Is he going to be OP in FIFA 18 just as he was in FIFA 17? Be very interesting to see. I've not tried Jack Butland yet in Ultimate Team. But that was a cracking save from him, and we need to get this ball clear if we can. Stoke City, cracking effort there. Who was that? Afellay? I think it was Afellay with that shot, with that volley, but thankfully Peter Cech read it. He holds on to it well, and into the second half. And just over an hour gone, in fact, and Arsenal passing very patiently through the middle, just like Arsenal like to play. And Lacazette almost getting that ball. Here he is now. Lacazette plays the ball forward to Ozil, who returns the favour, and that is a simple finish. Alexandre Lacazette giving Arsenal a 1-goal lead, and will this be the first victory of the new season? And good play as well from Mesut Ozil, of course. Nice little 1-2, big gap opened up, and a cool finish from the new French signing Lacazette to give Arsenal the 1-goal lead. And that is of course his first Premier League goal of the season as we go into the final 15 minutes then. And let's see if we can just hold on. The Arsenal defence not the best right now, of course, but we want to try and get ourselves another goal if we can. Here is Alexis Sanchez just outside the area, plays it in the middle for Ozil. Oh, that should have been a goal. It was a good save from Butland, but Mesut Ozil didn't really get any power on that effort, so it's a pretty easy save in the end. But less than 10 minutes to play. Stoke City still trail by 1-0. They're in possession right now. They're pushing forward. Looking the most positive, I've got to say, in these final stages of this match. And there's a bit of a gap opened up. And what a finish that is. Stoke City level things up. And who was it? What a cracking finish. That was just outside the area. And it is now Stoke City 1, Arsenal 1. 5 minutes remaining. And it's Afellay. He almost scored earlier on in the game, but look at this, picks it up, nobody closing him down, a bit of a gap opened up, and a nice finesse finish in that near post corner. And it is Afellay to score his first Premier League goal of the season, and what a goal it was. So it looks like we're going to be drawing another game, still searching for our first win of the season, but we are pushing forward, try to pull it across, and that one goes out of play. for a corner, thankfully. Just go out for a corner, so possibly the last chance of the game for Arsenal to get the victory. Chested down, shot comes in, and that one blocked, and there is the final whistle. So another disappointing result there for Arsenal. 2 games played so far in the Premier League season, and both of them have ended in draws. And we've got an offer from Besiktas for Matthew Debussy. He is on the transfer market, so I think we will be saying goodbye to Debussy. But let's try and get a little bit more than he's actually worth. He is valued at 4.3 million, and we're going to offer 5.8, and they've actually accepted that. So there we go. Besiktas, they've offered 5.8 million for Debussy, and let's get it done. So he'll be going shortly. But the next game up for Arsenal is the Carabao Cup, the League Cup, so we can put in a few of the second string players, or maybe even a couple of youngsters for this one. Try and give a rest to those big name players that we've got starting in the more important games. I think Maitland-Niles can actually make the start. I do want Reece Nelson coming on as well, but I don't want to start him just yet. If we get through this round, I think Reece Nelson, Maitland-Niles and the rest of those youngsters will be playing a lot more. But Reign Adelaide in the middle with Ramsey and El Nedi. Of course, this could be Ramsey's last game. You never know right now, as the transfer window is open and clubs are interested in signing him. We're going to have Danny Welbeck starting in the striker position. Well, let's put Ospina in there as well. So Ospina in for Peter Cech in the goal. And let's see how we get on then against Swansea City. We are away from home, so a little bit of travelling to do over to Wales. And let's go with the blue away kit. No, actually, let's go back and use the black one. There we go. That's our cup kit, I should say, or our third kit, however you want to say it. Well, let's go on and get this game started. It is Swansea City playing in their all white with the black trim kit, getting this game underway. And this is the first Carabao Cup game of the season. So, of course, we want to get through this one, hopefully with the help of our youngsters and our second string players. But it is Swansea City looking forward to this early on, and it is a penalty. This is not looking good already. Hector Bellerin giving away a penalty within the first 4 minutes of this match, and a great chance for Swansea to go in front. Let's have a look on this replay. Bellerin goes in for the challenge. Oh, it's a little bit harsh. Did he actually touch the player there? I don't know if he touched the player or the striker actually kicked the floor. But let's see. Are Swansea going to go one in front within the first 5 minutes? No, they are not. David Ospina making a cracking save. And that is why we're giving him a chance in goal over Peter Cech for these cup games. A great save, keeping it out. And the score remains 0-0. But Swansea still pushing forward though. Just got to stay tight and solid at the back, which Arsenal have not done. And an easy finish in the end. A massive gap opened up. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. The defenders just let it go straight through the middle. He was one-on-one with the keeper, who was 6 yards out. Look at the gap open up right here. I think it was Bellerin again who just went walkies, leaving the space open. So not the best of starts of the games for Hector Bellerin. And here he is again, 8 minutes gone. Arsenal trailing by 1-0. Hector Bellerin did carry on his run, but he is dropping back now. And here's Kolasinac, the left back, the new left back of course for Arsenal. Signing on a free transfer from Schalke, and there we go. Talk of him moving, but Aaron Ramsey levels things up now for Arsenal. 10 minutes gone, and already action-packed in this Carabao Cup game, and hopefully a lot more action to come. Hopefully in the favour of Arsenal as well, though. Now, but 23 minutes played. It is Swansea City 0, Arsenal 0, and there's going to be a free kick here for the Swans. Hopefully they don't take advantage and get themselves back in front with this one. Free kick comes in, nodded down, edge of the area. Here is Messer, plays it in, and the shot comes in. And Britain unable to get that one on target. Just goes the wrong side of the woodwork for him. Thankfully for us though. And another goal kick here for Arsenal. Just over half an hour played. Still one apiece. Arsenal in possession, pushing forward. Here is Alex Iwobi, plays it in the middle for Ramsey. Now Jeffrey Adelaide gets the ball back from Welbeck, plays it through, one-on-one with the keeper. Now Asensio, the new signing from Real Madrid, the youngster of course. He is here to make a name for himself, and that is the best way to start, grabbing a goal when it's needed to give Arsenal a 2-1 lead. And there we go. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more from him throughout this year, guys. A great signing. Glad to have him here. And I think in real life as well, he is going to be one of the players of the seasons for Real Madrid and in European football. Marco Asensio, he scores his first Arsenal goal as we go into the last minute, in fact, of the first half. Arsenal looking for a third. Will it come? Here's Jeffrey and Adelaide for Arsenal. Gets the cross in. I thought that was going to be another effort on target, but here is El Nene. He shoots. That one just goes wide. Dragged it a little bit wide there. Unlucky. So into the second half we go then. Arsenal still holding on to a narrow 2-1 lead. Swansea have done pretty well. They had a great start, of course, with that penalty kick. And then obviously they did miss that, but they still managed to score from it as Danny Welbeck scores the third Arsenal goal. Out of nowhere really, and against the run of play, I've got to say, Swansea City started this second half brightly, but what a cross this is. Fantastic cross, and look at this header just at that near post. Goalkeeper didn't even actually dive for it, he just fell on his arse. So Danny Welbeck, that's his first goal in the cup this season, and there's going to be a few changes here as well. Reece Nelson coming on, Theo Walcott has come on, and who's the other guy that come on? I'm not entirely sure who the other guy was who's just come on. Danny Welbeck went off for Theo Walcott. Reece Nelson came on, and Asensio it was who went off. And who was the other one? Maitland-Niles has come on in place of Aaron Ramsey, and no power on that shot. Easy save in the end for David Ospina. And come on, guys, let's just hold on. We've got a nice 3-1 win. We've got a couple of minutes remaining. Here's Maitland-Niles playing a nice ball over the top, almost finding his man there. Good vision, worth the chance at least. And Swansea looking to get themselves back into this game with a minute or two to play. Still pushing forward. Shot comes in, and that one, a little bit of hit and hope there from Messer. Thankfully for us, goes high and wide, and I think that is going to wrap up the game. And we are very, very close then to ending today's episode. A good win, finally our first win of the season after those two disappointing draws in the Premier League. Our youngsters and our second string put in a good performance to give us a 3-1 win, and of course that means that we do progress through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. And before we do end today's episode, we've got a transfer offer from Real Madrid for the services of Hector Bellerin. Now, I don't think they saw that last game because he had a terrible start, giving away a penalty and then not marking his player to concede that first goal. But a £26.8 million offer, we're going to reject that straight away. And Debuchy, that one is almost done with Besiktas. And let's just see, we've actually got a job offer from the United States of America team. But we are going to reject that. I'm not interested in any international offers. It is pretty weird to get one so soon after starting the series. So reject that. That one is done. And confirm. And there we go, and we're going to end this episode with confirmation that Mathieu Debuchy has left Arsenal and is now a Besiktas player.